Hey guys and girls, it's Russ. Have you ever had your family and friends tell you to give up on your dreams? Today I'm going to try and help a young gentleman who sent an email to the website about this very subject. The title of the email was, "My family's trying to squash my dreams." And this young lad, he's 18 years old. He said, "Russ, since I was 10 I wanted to become a bodybuilder. I'm 18 now, it's my first show. I can't wait. It's 3 weeks away. Problem is, I'm working my first full-time job that I've ever had. I'm dieting down in the last few weeks and stress is through the roof, and my family are telling me just give this up. I'm working long hours, coming home, and then I'm having to go to the gym. I'm concentrating on my diet for the next day, and they're telling me to just focus on my job. And I don't want to do that, but are they right? Should I just, it is getting a bit too much for him by the sounds of it, the lad, and should he just give up?" If any of you ever meet me in person, the first thing you'll pick up on is that I'm well-mannered, I'm polite, quite shy, maybe. And that's because when I was being brought up, my mother and my grandfather both drilled into me from a very young age, treat people with respect and you'll get respect back. And it's something I truly believe, and I'm passing that lesson on now to my 2 young children. But there are few things which can genuinely get me angry. One such thing, however, is when I see vulnerable people with great potential, and I've seen your picture, you have great potential, being talked down to and insulted by people who are not necessarily any better. Because these vulnerable people often just take it because they're told to believe that they're incapable of doing certain things, when in truth they're not. And the reason it gets me angry is because it happened to me. And I've got to tell you, there was times when I thought of at the beginning, it does get you down, because the people that are saying it are not strangers. See, if you're setting out to do something, to accomplish something, you're going to have people who you care about. Sometimes it's going to be friends. And it'll hurt to hear them saying bad things about you. People who you trust. But if you're going to get somewhere, I always say the secret sauce in your success is willpower and discipline. If you're going to get somewhere, you really need to realize that this comes down to you, not what anybody else is saying. And that was certainly the situation with me. You see, when I would go to work, everybody knew what I was doing outside. They knew I had the website, they knew I was starting with the online plans and all the videos and stuff. And they would often say, that people would be complaining about their job, they hate it, just bored sitting there. And they would say to me, "God, I don't know how you find the effort to work your job, then go home and you've got the kids, and then you do the website as well. Do you make much money off it?" And I was like, "No, because I just started, I wasn't making anything for the first year and a half. And they would just look at me like, I couldn't be bothered to do that. But you know where those people are now? I don't. Because it doesn't matter. You see, every day I get to come in the barn, I get to train however I want to train. I get to go work from home and be with my kids. And if that's, it was hard though. But if you can take something from that, then please do so. It just hopefully that can show you it can be done. You can work for yourself, you can follow your dreams. But it is the path less taken, and you're going to encounter negativity. And sometimes it's going to come from those who maybe, where you least expect it, You see, your friends at first might object to what you're doing, but when they realise what you actually want to do and that you're serious about what you do, well, they should support you and they should believe in you, because that's what a friend is. And if they're not, I would suggest maybe going out and finding some new friends. There's plenty of people out there that would support you. Hell, I'm one of them and you never even met me. But ultimately, you have to become obsessed with your goal. Now, you've been doing this since you were 10, so I think you've already got this part of it nailed down. But if there's anyone else watching out there that's perhaps thinking about maybe getting in shape for the first time, or taking the plunge and changing their career completely, hopefully, if anything from my own career can help, it's this. And when you're trying to get started, you need to be very, very focused on how much work you're going to have to put in and where you're going to find the time to do it. You see, you need to become a little bit obsessed. And what I mean by that is, I'd go to work, my full shift in the gym, I'd come home, I'd see my kids, and then when they were in bed, I'd go to work on my stuff. See, I couldn't quit my job because we needed money for my family. There's no way I was going to sacrifice the time with the kids, because anyone who knows me knows that, that's what keeps me going, guys, See, when I was growing up, our dad was away a lot, and I'm sure that it affected my relationship with him, and I don't want that for my, you know what I mean, right? So those few hours that I get with the kids on a night time, I mean, they mean the world to me. So I knew I couldn't sacrifice that either. So what I did sacrifice was, when the kids went to bed, my time that I'd normally be resting or watching TV or, I don't know, playing PlayStation or something, I sacrificed that time, and that's when I went to work. That's when I would be building my website, or writing my workout plans for clients, or shooting more videos for you guys on YouTube, and just building my business. And yeah, it doesn't happen overnight, you got to keep chipping away at it. You need to have that, like I say, the willpower and the discipline, because it's going to get hard. But if you keep going, you keep putting a brick on that wall every day, eventually you're going to have the house. And you see, people at work would hear about this crazy life I was having, where I seemed to be constantly either at work or with the kids or working on my own business, and they would say, God, I don't know how you do it. And then they'd find out that some of the things I did, to training certain people or videos with people, that I wasn't even getting paid for some of them, and they'd be like, God, there's no way I would do that for free, workout plans for free and stuff. But I knew that it was going to get my name out there, and it was going to build my reputation, and it was going to help me in the long run, so I was willing to do it. But these guys and girls would look at me and say, I would never do that. Going home and working on my project, that was my rest. That rejuvenated me. So I ended up working just basically round the clock. And now that I look back, I mean, yeah, and I wasn't getting paid for most of it. Crazy, right? Nobody else would do that. But maybe that's why they call all those others nobody. Don't give up on your dreams.